Hi air, hi fire signs. I hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining for a combination reading between these two energies. So this is an audio reading, but the two cards that were displayed for the video are the two cards that split the deck for this energy reading. So that's what I'm working off of, asking at the hand of the creator what he wants y'all to know about some stuff. All right, so if you're new, audio discretion advised. If you got little ones around, it's real intense on my channel, okay? You'll just have to learn me as we go and all of that. Let's just get started. Thank you, sweet Yehovah Elohim. Just come on in here and just show us what needs to be understood about the Wheel and the Lover's card. There is obviously a decision. It's got a consequence around it, or it did. If you're new, I will hit energies past, present, and future. Obviously, the Most High tells us of things before it's happened, and what comes around goes around. And so anyways, you know, history repeats itself and things like that. So however the energies coming out for you, put the pieces where they apply. If I'm making reference to the past, but it's, you know, something in the now for you, or you've got an intuition about the future or perceiving something, then again, take it as it applies. There is some type of a decision though that is showing itself, or somebody's got a choice to make between this or that, or it's two people, or it could be anything around family, work, whatever it is. There's travel out here with the Wheel. And the Wheel goes either way, but the Wheel is about the truth. And the Wheel is a whirlwind. If it's, you know, somebody chooses wrong, the truth is still out here. And if you're upright and you're protected, because the Wheel's about protection, to move forward within something, if you're perceiving something by the truth, it looks positive, okay? Within this decision, there's an intimate relationship out here with the Lover's card as well. There's fortune showing itself between your energy as well. So both these cards, the Yod is the first letter of the creator's name, and the Vav, or the Wa, is the third letter, which is the Lover's card. And there's an angel over top of a union here. And so something positive out here, even if it's giving somebody else a whirlwind, okay? Even if you went through something positive can come out of it if you do your lessons, okay? And you learn something out of it, because the Wheel's about teaching and learning while you're teaching and all that kind of stuff. All right, so all in all, if you're upright, this actually looks good for you. Everything will work out for good, even if something was wrong somewhere. Show me air and fire. Show me air and fire. We have the Temperance card, same energy that goes back to the Wheel. There's protection out here for some stuff. There's protection for a return. Somebody has died out here, and this is a eternity card as well. If you're new, I read a lot different than a lot of people. You'll learn the cards in a new, different way as well. This is the letter Noon, heirs to kingdoms. Okay, this is also an inheritance card. It's also travels really being implied, really big in this reading as well. If somebody died on travel, then that's there. If somebody's dealing with getting their balance, then there was drinking or overindulging things, that is here. Some type of consequence was around that decision with that energy as well. I send you love and light. But this is about salvation when it comes out. It's a prophet energy, and the Most High also protects his own, okay? Because the Hierophant was just in another reading for earth and fire, and so fire was there. And the Hierophant is the second and the third letter of Yehovah's name. So something's divinely timed, guided. The Most High's got his name over something here. There's a deliverance. This is a reconciliation card when it comes out. Show me more. This is the hidden space. What's hidden is all that energy. We also have a little spy. There's communication, and also the 8 of Swords. If you're dealing with legal matters, because the Wheel goes back to the law and stuff like that, then somebody has been spied out for some situation for incarceration. Okay, somebody's dealing with balance issues out here, and maybe somebody's child is communicating, coming back to communicate something as well in the hidden because they're stuck in their mind. There's also depression in the hidden for some of you all, but the wheel's going to turn in a divine time here around something. At the bottom of the deck is the truth. Okay, well, the truth is really big. There's 3 cards that go back to the truth, and everything out here is fire and air. There's nothing else but fire and air. And somebody has been stuck in their mind about something. I guess for some people, they've been stuck in their mind about something. Somebody has been, there's a river out here as well. So something by water is also connected to y'all's stuff with that Temperance card representing a river. There's could be some gossipy stuff going on, or will be going on around something around this decision that's being made. The truth is clear though out here. There's also a pregnancy situation for some of you all. Somebody's in their head about communicating, returning. But if you're going to tell the truth about something, because somebody stated today in one of my other readings, I can't deny the truth anymore, then it's going to set you free with it, because there's salvation here between something. Okay, whatever that is. It's clear as day out here with the truth when it comes out. Okay, show me the communication between fire and air. There is something sexual out here because the Temperance card is the pictograph of the sperm. The 9th house goes back to the husband. Okay, so there was something around that energy, then so be it. If somebody's also wanting to come and be your husband, or you're wanting somebody to be your wife or something like that, there could be somebody in their mind about that communication, okay, or whatever that is. Somebody's got a choice out here to make around some commitment, then something's out here with that as well. The Strength card came out here in the reverse. This would be a maladministration somewhere on some authority then, because the wheel goes back to authority, and that coming in the reverse can go back to that energy. It's also children really big out here. Okay, this is a doorway, so something about a door is here for some of you all. Also, protection's really huge in your reading. One of the meanings of the Strength card, which is fire still, that came out here. It's a pictograph of a wall, but it has a meaning of protection from outside things. There's protection around somebody to get up and do something, even if you got a little somebody spying something out because they're cray-cray in their mind. You can do it, because Most High said to get up and go to your family, go to a person, go to a friend that you need to. Yeah, more fire is coming out. A lot of fire and just air is coming out for real in your reading. So again, the Chariot still also goes back to the 9th house as well. Protection, 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 protection. The truth will protect you. If somebody's protected over the top that stands in the truth. And it's a whirlwind, I guess, on the person who's stuck in their freaking mind. At the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. So air and fire. It's being true to what Jehovah's bringing out here. Somebody's guilty for lying. Somebody's got to balance something out here. There is some type of communication. So the communication around travel is really big out here in a really big way. Something's coming towards somebody, and whatever that is, somebody's not denying the truth. The truth and the lie always appears in my readings to get together, hands down, 99.9% of the time, if not 100%. Every time I read, it's always out here, and somebody's got a whirlwind if they exaggerate, because the truth is going to turn the wheel, and the Most High will not allow that will to be turned outside of its truth, even if somebody is trying to exaggerate. Like I said, let's take some words out here. Somebody's also thieved something with that 7 of Swords. Okay, that 7 of Swords is showing in the picture somebody sitting up on a cloud, because that's thoughts, right? But if you're dealing with internet stuff, because some people are, there's IT workers being judged today. Okay, it goes back to that energy for y'all. Some people have been throwing some things up in the cloud and altering things and distorting some crap, and the truth is out here about that. It's showing somebody sitting there with their hands in their face, and every time they told a lie, a truth came up in its place. Okay, it's all over this reading. Show me air and fire. Taking some words. I'm also seeing a wolf out here, and some child is sitting on a wolf that's been in sheep's clothing. Okay, somebody's dealing with a wolf-like energy out here, or you know, somebody needs to use their intuition, but somebody did something out of instinct. Then something like that could be out here. Jehovah gets the last say is coming out. Well, it's all over. The Most High's name is out here in a really big way. And so the words that come out is Jehovah gets the last say. If somebody's in their mind because they're sitting here, well, if you go towards somebody or if you think you're going to do something, I'm spying you out. As soon as you do, I'm going to try to cut you or do something. I don't think so, baby. I don't think so. Jehovah gets the last say in some stuff. We don't fear no evil. If your child has to get up and bring some type of news or go home or do something and all upright to make something right, and somebody else is involved in something around that crap, you don't get to hold somebody back. I don't care who they are. If they're a child, if they're an adult, I don't care who you are. The Most High gets the last say. There's a freedom out here for somebody, and for some people, somebody couldn't go jail. Exposed has just come out here. Of course it's exposed. Okay, well, thank you, Jehovah, for exposing every stupidness. What else you want to bring out here? Shelter. Well, shelter just came out just a second ago in the fire and earth reading. Okay. Something has been exposed about somebody throwing somebody out or trying to pay somebody off to put somebody out in the cold or do whatever because there was cruelty there in the fire and earth reading. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. There's freedom here. You don't get to take somebody's home away from them and stuff like that. Hold on just a second. I had some cards fall on the floor. The two that fell upward was a snake in the grass and the in-laws. I also have drugs. Okay, well, something did take place with drugs, and this temperance energy is about, mixing things together and stuff like that. Somebody's a snake in the grass, okay? And the Most High says, stomp on it, okay? Because something's been exposed, and somebody's trying to do something here because of what's exposed. You're going to get your head knocked in really big. Somebody's spying on somebody. They're kook, man. The dark night of the soul is here. Well, somebody is in their mind with the 8 of swords, but you're protected. Get out of your head. You're only in your own head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. All right. There's a forceful communicator at the bottom of the deck, and your soulmates are here. And FBI is underneath that, and there's a love situation underneath that. Well, so we got a spot. Somebody's been investigated, or you've hired somebody to investigate something. It's been exposed, folks, or the Most High's telling you it's fixing to be exposed. So if you're caught up in something, you've been trying to hide something or spy on somebody, or keeping them in prison because of your crap, it's fixing to be exposed in a really big way. The Most High's going to turn somebody's world upside down here on this decision that's being made. There's an airline pilot coming out. Okay, well, somebody's got some travel out here, whatever that's about. The next card says exposed. Incredible. There's an evil report that was made. They did it on purpose by an evil doer that hates Jehovah. Somebody deliberately got up here and made a decision to speak about somebody because they hate somebody. They did it on purpose, knew what they were doing on purpose. You're being judged. You're going to shows you whatever that, if it went to that degree, somebody's died out of something out here, people, in a really big way. The Temperance is an eternity card, and the Strength card can have a meaning of births and deaths, passing from one space to the next. And so whatever you did, you caused a big freaking mess somewhere. Okay? You caused a big freaking mess somewhere. Somebody says, I'm not afraid of the wicked. That's great. Get up and go to your person. The Most High said to don't fear man. Put your trust in him and you would be protected. It's all over your reading, folks. It's all over your reading. Somebody's up here with the strength of the Most High in their faith, saying, I ain't afraid of the wicked. And I'm saying the same thing. The word Yisrael is here. I love you, Jehovah, because again, I love you so much, Jehovah. In the fire and the earth reading, I brought out the house of Jacob came out in wording. The Most High he don't get his eyes off of his people's house. He's the God of Yisrael, and people are protected that stand in him. And so you don't have to be afraid of the wicked. They know they can't touch you. If you know who you are, they're exposed. They have to run 7 ways because this wheel goes to scattering. The Most High said he sent his arrows out upon them and he don't miss. So get them in their back. He'll thrust them through with the sword. He's sending a sword out on somebody. The Ace of Swords is here, man. So anyway, yes, Rael is here. Okay, thank you, Yehovah. The next card says that Jehovah's plans are to prosper us and not to harm us. So if you don't get up and do the right thing, speak and come forward and get in that faith mode of saying to the wicked, you're a snake and I'm stomping on you, then you will be harmed. All right, Jehovah's plans are to prosper people and to get up and do the right thing. Okay, so the next card says somebody is trying to force another person to be hurtful to someone else. Well, shame on you. That's probably already happened as well, because that's what these freaks do. Somebody was trying to bring another stupid bribe. I want you to be mean to somebody because I'm jealous and I'm a kook in my head and all I can do is to do some cruelty to some people. I'm sorry, you're a snake and you're touching the wrong person. He said, don't touch my anointing. You don't do my prophets no harm. My people prophesy, my sons and my daughters, and you're an idiot and you're exposed and you're going to be the one that's going to get hurt, you little snake. Everybody knows something out here. It's exposed. So somebody's trying to force somebody to be hurtful to someone. The Most High is telling you to kick the person and they're freak. They're a freak. Congress is coming out here. We got some big energy. Somebody says, "Well, I can't change the way I feel." Well, I guess if you're bent to wickedness, you go to hell. And you can't change the way you feel and for all uprightness, and thank you for being that way in the earth. Okay, whatever that's about. Just somebody's just got some emotions, some feelings they can't change. Then fine, I guess you can't. However, that's going for any given person. The last card that comes out between your energy is Psalms 92, 6 through 7. And it says that a brutish man knows not. Neither does a fool know or even understand that when the wicked spring up like grass, and when all of the workers of iniquities do begin to flourish, it is only that they be destroyed forever. The Most High's got his sword out here on the brutish and the foolish and the wicked. They're springing up. They're trying to do something real quick because something's been exposed, and the Most High needs people to understand you don't have to fear the wicked. Get up and do whatever you got to do. It's only for them to be destroyed forever. This is your cue. Get up and move so that these freaks can get cut out of the earth. They are in danger, not you, honey. They are in danger. Get up and return and do what you need to do. If you be in the house, the Most High's got protection around you. The angels are here. I see angels in this reading in these cards. So eternity is here. Listen, people, my God. Thank you, Jehovah. The rune that came out is the eternity rune. It is the letter Y. And the first letter of Jehovah's name is over this reading. The Yod is here. Okay. And we have the eternity here with the temperance card as well. This rune represents a maximum protection. Somebody is maximally protected by the Most High all the days of their life, and they will never feel no evil thing because they keep the covenant and the commandment with Jehovah. And so anybody who think they're going to get up and bite like a snake, your freaking face is going to get knocked off of you. Do you understand, my God? I feel that energy. Somebody needs to understand to break out of some mindset that you think you're going through and know that the devil can't touch you. They're going to jail. They're going into maximum protection. They're going to get knocked down. They're flourishing for their own destruction. There's a destroying energy from this sword by the Most High. All right, my God. So whatever's taking place, though, with the death outside of this thing, they only set themselves up for their own freakishness is all they did. All right, let me take 3 more cards. Boy, do I feel an excitement. It's over. Thank you, Yehovah. Boy, that's some heavy energy. If you're new, I really do feel energy. And so the Most High just allows me to speak from that space. Thank you. Yeah, there's victory out here, folks. Victory is mine. Yes, there's a celebration. There's joyfulness also showing up out here. There's a bunch of money attached to some stuff as well. And the Most High said that everything stolen was going to be given back. Okay. There's also the letter card. It's got a hand there. Somebody is going to bring back something that does rightfully belong to somebody, because the inheritance card is the temperance card as well. There's a bunch of it. There's also the lover card that's here. It's a person playing the guitar. This card represents somebody very special to someone. It's also an adultery card. If you fell down, you got up, made it right, and somebody else went and took some matter in their own hands, and you stand before the Most High and said, Jehovah, I confess it, I forsake it. At the same time, I know there's karmic activity around it. I put it in your hands, and you did it the way the Most High said. Then the party that did the crap against you, when you made something right, they're in big trouble out here. Okay, so however that is, but this card is a special person card, and they're protected, those people who did the right thing. Okay, whoever did the cheating and still cheating and don't give a rip, and you did something against another party, try to get rid of somebody because you're cheating with that person, you two people are wicked. If it's going that way, then something went wrong for y'all, and you're wicked, you're going to go away, you're going to go to jail, or you're going to die, or whatever that is. Okay, somebody just evilly reported on somebody on purpose, just out of their hatred, just to do some crap on purpose because they hate Jehovah. Well, Jehovah's going to punch you now for that. You just don't get to do that to somebody's life. Until next time, folks, shalom.